Okay, I can handle this. I would rather it be on my phone, but this is not bad here. This is not. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this, but I need something for my. While y'all are coming on in, I'm gonna set up my laptop a little higher so that I can start running my mouth. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so my eyelids are always like shiny, weird. Anyways, I'm on here today because I really want to talk to you guys about something new that I've been working on. And I'm just really excited to talk to you guys about it and share where I am in this adventure. Golly, this light is bright. Let me hold on. Oh, y'all. My eyes, I can't take this now. Look at me talking country. Okay, that's better, I guess. So, I am one who likes to be very just I'm in my Barbie mode dress. Sorry. It's like Barbie month or something, right? So that's why I have on pink. But anyways, I really wanted to share with you guys how I have gotten started with land flipping, land wholesaling, whatever you want to call it. It is super easy to get into. It does take a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it because once you get automations going, that's when your money starts coming on in. It works, it works for you, okay? But you can start this business with no money, like literally no money. If you have a laptop, if you have a computer, if you have a phone, you are able to start land flipping. Two, let me go to my Instagram. Two resources that I use that are free. They are propwire.com, PROPWIRE. Propwire is free. And also, oh my gosh, what is it called? I'm looking at it. Zillow. Oh my God, my brain is like, sorry, my brain is bad. I'm supposed to be on my phone because it looks better, but this is going to have to just work. But anyways, you can start this business for free. Did I say that you can continue doing it for free? No, you're going to have to put in some type of money anytime you start a business, okay? But you can start doing this for free. It is very possible. I started doing it for free. I had little to no money to even put into this. And I'm just going to bring you along on my journey as I have started land flipping myself. Have I got any deals? No, I have not, but I'm literally working on 2 deals today. I have had people under contract. I do have builders. I have realtors on one end, and then I also have sellers as well. I have a good list of sellers that I've been working on, and it's just working out. So thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. I'm in my Barbie dress today. It's Barbie week or something, month or whatever, right? So who's behind the door? Oh, I thought somebody was behind the door. So I'm just on here to talk to you guys about how to get started, list some really good resources. And I have to highlight the guys that put me into this business, the guys who I have learned everything I know up until this moment. They are DeAndre and what's his other name? Jeffrey. I will put their names in the description. I will make sure that you guys can follow them on Instagram. They have a business called the Land Flipping Empire. And I joined it twice, 2 different times. It does cost, but you guys, if you need somebody to just show you step by step what to do, how to get started, if you need scripts, if you're not familiar with verbiage, if you need references to resources to get started, like this place is like land flipping world. Okay. These guys are very meticulous about the way they teach. They go live, I think, twice a month with us on the Empire. So, and they show the resources, they show their experience. They're not big braggers and boasters. They are amazing. So I definitely want to big up to them. As a matter of fact, you can look them up on Land Flipping Empire. They have a website. I think it's actually an app that you can join, okay? And it's this amazing platform with full of people who have done deals, who have not done deals, who have done joint venture deals, who are looking to do joint ventures, which is where you and somebody partner up and y'all tackle it together. And then any question you need answered. And I mean any question, anything you need to know about land flipping. It could be something as small as a very small part of a contract you guys, they are going to answer. They are available. I love these guys. They are amazing. They are great. I asked for their permission to put them on here and just promote their business because they're not charging you up out of your butt just to get the information you need to get in order to flip land. So I put in the chat the name of their business is called Land Flipping Empire. They have their platform is on an app called Circle. So, and you can go to landflippingempire.com, I believe, and you can sign up that way as well. Two young, Black, ambitious, and very humble guys who just want to give game. So, in order to get started with this, you have to know what's going on, what markets are hot, what markets are popping. So that was one of the first things I was kind of confused about. Well, how do I know if land is selling? How do I know what areas to even look in? We have the entire United States because you can work from anywhere and do this job. I live in Houston and I am currently looking to flip land in Houston and also in Florida. So you can go anywhere. You can look anywhere. I just saw a video where Arkansas, some city in Arkansas is popping and people are buying lots up like crazy. So there's research to be done. And to me, it's the hunt that really gets me excited about this job. Okay. The free stuff, like I said, look, you need PropWire. PropWire is great. It is an amazing resource. It is I use that all day, every day. I have 3 PropWire tabs up. I'm looking at right now on my laptop. On PropWire, in order to start land flipping and you're looking for lots and you're looking for vacant land, you have to have a criteria that you put in, right? If you have somebody that you've reached out to, a builder or a realtor, and they tell you, okay, my client is looking for minimum 10,000 square feet, okay, in these zip codes or in this county or in these cities. And then they say, okay, their budget is $80,000. All you have to do is plug all of that into PropWire. And then PropWire gives you all of the off-market lots. That is what we do as land wholesalers, land flippers. We find the off-market lots, okay? If it is on Zillow, if it is on any of those other websites for sale, stay away from it because you and everybody else and their mama is looking at this lot. So we don't want to put out a lot to our clients that is in the public. We want to find lots that are not for sale, that people are really just kind of, they own it and they just have it. And so when you go to PropWire, you can select filters such as free and clear. Free and clear means there's no liens, no tax issues, no mortgages, no finances. It's free and clear. If somebody wants to buy that lot, they're not going to have a problem buying it. When it comes to inspections and all that, inspection stuff is very minimal because the only thing they really need to inspect is if the client wants a lot that maybe has land access. Not land. If a client wants a lot, most likely they want it to have road access, okay? So PropWire can show you pictures. If you don't get a picture on PropWire, that's why you need Zillow. Copy and paste the address, put it on Zillow, look at the picture, look at the lot. Is it surrounded by water? Is it in a flood zone? There's so many different little things you can put into filters to see this land and see if it's capable of potentially being sold to a client or a buyer, okay? Another filter you want to use is on PropWire. I said free and clear. Make sure you select vacant land, okay? Because that's what we're looking for, vacant land. And another plus that you want to select as a filter on PropWire is how long someone has owned it. I set my minimum for the owning of the land at 2 years, but keep this in mind. The longer that the person has owned that lot, the better. Why? Because clearly they don't have major plans for this lot. If it was just recently sold last year and there's still nothing on that lot, maybe give them some time, okay? Maybe they got to get some finances together. Maybe they're working on it and they just haven't started yet. Those are lots you kind of want to shy away from because they were just bought and sold. So maybe someone's planning to do something with it soon and they just haven't done anything with it yet. So the longer that the lot is owned, the better that the lot is owned. If you're looking for a resource to be able to learn all about this, I put it in the chat. It's called the Land Flipping Empire. It is ran by DeAndre and Jeffrey. They are amazing guys. I've talked about this already, but I just want to put that on there for anybody that's new. But yeah, you want to make sure that it has road access a lot of times because people are building to build duplexes, or maybe they're building a house to be able to rent it out. So you want to be able, you want to make sure that the land has road access. I've even seen requests as far as much as Make sure there's no tortoises and owls that are nearby. This can be an issue for people. Some people don't want that. And of course, you want to avoid flood zones at all times. There are some people out there, very, 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 very few, but there are some people who are okay with it being in a minimal flood zone. But for the most part, you don't want to be the one selling lots to people or assigning lots to people that are in flood zones, because that's like you're a slick one. You know what I'm saying? You slick Rick right now with these lots. You don't want to do that. What's another thing I can talk about with land flipping? The first thing you want to do before you start looking for land and putting in criteria is you need to find people. You need to reach out to realtors. You need to reach out to builders and say, hey, this is who I am. This is my business name. This is what I can do for you. Send an email, cold call these places. I've DM'd plenty of people on Instagram. I have no shame. I'm going to reach out to you, and you can ignore me or leave me on scene all you want. But if that realtor has a client one day that's like, oh, I want to sell some land, they may remember like, oh, you know what? I know somebody who can find this lot for me. I don't have to go look for a lot, and I can get some commission off of it, because that's what we offer. That is our way of getting into the system quickly and being able to have criteria to find lots for our buyers. Okay. So realtors is really a good way to jump into this quickly. You get a realtor, you say, hey, do you do anything with land acquisitions? Do you help your clients buy land? Do you help your clients find land? And if you get one that says yes, great. I can help you find that lot. You send me the criteria. And when we make a deal, I will give you a commission, 1%, 2%, $500. And guess what? The realtor is going to say, yeah, because who doesn't want extra money to do nothing but be the middleman, right? So that's the good thing about doing land flipping with realtors is all you have to do is reel them in with the, I'll give you a commission, and actually give them a commission. Y'all don't be out here slick ricking these people. Okay. Actually give them commission. I mean, on the low end, I've heard a lot of people do deals for $5,000. That's on the low end, you guys. I've heard people make as much as $30,000, $40,000 from one deal, from one land closing. Okay. The thing I love about doing the land flipping versus doing wholesaling with houses is there's nothing to talk about. Either you want this dirt or you want to get rid of the dirt. Okay. Like I said, you want to make sure there's road access. Some people may want to make sure that there's electricity, but if there are other houses around, then obviously your question is answered. And then flood zones. But for the most part with land flipping, there's no long line of things to do. Inspection after inspection after inspection. You don't have to deal with tenants living in the property. Like, it's dirt. Nobody's living on the dirt. Okay. It's just land. So I think it is so much easier and so much less to deal with when you decide to flip land versus flipping houses. There's a lot less to talk about. The contracts are super simple, 1 to 2 pages. And so where we make our money, let's see. Talk to y'all about that. So what we do is, as the middleman, because that's exactly what we are, we're doing all the footwork. Okay. We're finding these lots. We're talking to the sellers. We're trying to negotiate a price. We're trying to convince the seller, hey, are you willing to sell this land? No. Okay. Well, what do you plan on doing with the lot? What is your plan in the next couple of years? Okay. Well, we can offer you this much. Are you interested? Cool. Let's get a deal going. So what we do as the land flipper, wholesaler, investor, is we are the ones that are assigning these lots. That is what we do. We come up with an assignment contract. We have the seller say, I am so-and-so. This is my lot. This is the APN number. This is a legal description. And I want to sell my lot for this amount of money. Okay. When they sign their name and you've given them a price to sell it at, now you have your buyer who wants to buy that lot, but you don't give it to them at the price that the seller is selling it for. You bump it up. That is where your money comes from. You're that middle person getting that middle money in between. So let's say you find a lot and you have a seller, okay? The seller's lot is appraised at $10,000, okay? You're like, oh, okay, well, let's buy your lot for 10. They're like, no, I don't want to sell it for 10. I want to sell for 15. Cool, I'll buy for 15. So the seller's winning because they're making some extra money, right? They're making an extra $5,000 more than what their lot is worth. But where it comes into play is you have a buyer who has no idea about the market. They haven't checked comps. They don't know what lots are buying and selling for. So you have a contract now that says that this seller is willing to sell their lot for $15,000. But you have your builder or your buyer who is like, well, my budget is $20,000, right? $25,000. Now you have this contract for 15. Now you have a builder or a buyer for 25. You can make your money from that difference right there. You have to convince the buyer, obviously, to buy at a higher price, but you don't tell them what is under contract for already. You just say, hey, I found this lot. I have a motivated seller. They are willing and ready to sell. Will you buy this lot for $20,000? Oh, great. That's below my budget. My budget was $25,000. What are you pocketing? $5,000 for an assignment. You're just assigning the lot to the buyer. And you get $5,000 for that, okay? That is how we make our money. That is literally wholesaling land. You don't have any attachments to the land unless people are keeping it in their family, because actually we have that going on. We have our land because we don't want to let go of it. It's a family thing. But anyways, we're active on our land and our family too. But there's no attachment emotionally to this land. There's nobody living on the land. There are not really many inspections. And a lot of the closings, some closings can be long, like 30 to 60 days, but a lot of the closings are not even that long, you guys. So you can be getting paid in 2 weeks a $5,000 check from a title company, okay? So that is literally how this goes. Like, I don't even know what more to tell you, because all of that I just explained to you was all done for free. You don't put any money into PropWire. You don't put any money into Zillow. You do the research, you get your list together, and you start cold calling or texting from your phone. You can also use automations, though. That's where the profit comes in, or not profit, but that is where you are investing in your business to make things move faster and to get more deals coming in, okay? So automations. You can automate calls. You can automate text messages. And that's what I use now. I am doing a joint venture with somebody else. And that is what we invested in. We invested in REI Reply. REI Reply, I think they do automated text messages, calls, and emails, okay? And he also, and then my partner also has a list, a company that he uses to skip trace people who are sellers, okay? So what I mean by skip trace is there's a system out there where you can get an entire list from PropWire for free of lots, right? You put your criteria in, and let's say PropWire pulls up 50 lots for you, okay? Those 50 lots do not have phone numbers. You can't contact these people in any type of way unless you skip trace them. Skip tracing costs money one way or the other. I have skip traced on PropWire because it actually offers you, when you click on there, to skip trace that person. They'll tell you the owner's name, and I believe they tell you the owner's address. But I don't need that information unless I'm sending it through mail. You can do mailers. But what I want is a phone number, because I'm trying to either cold call you or I'm trying to text you. So that's what skip tracing is. Skip tracing is a system where you're able to find out these owners' phone numbers. They'll give you family members' phone numbers. They'll tell you the last time this person was seen, okay? First 48 should be using this right here. They should be skip tracing too to find people. But that is where you start to have to put money into the business, is when you're having to skip trace people. And also when you do REI Reply, which is automatic text messaging. Now, I will say, before we had REI Reply, y'all, I was doing it all from my cell phone. Every single thing I did was on this phone, and I did not even care. You understand what I'm saying? But once we got REI Reply, where I could send out 50 text messages in 1 hour, or I could send out text messages to 100 people in 20 minutes, that really helped to speed up the process of what we were doing. So REI Replies, definitely, I highly recommend them. We are currently using them, and I've been checking all day today, and I've had so many more people reply to our automatic text messages. Another thing that happens with REI Reply, which I like, is that you can set up how the messages will be sent to them. So you can actually have your copy pasted like a script to send them, like, hi, I'm Sherelle with LoveLee Properties. I see you have a vacant lot in Portugal, Florida, and we would love to purchase it. Are you interested in selling? That message you can create and have it sent to everybody on your list. Some people are going to say some crazy things. Today, somebody told me to F off. And I just had to laugh because I'm like, you're just so mad. What are you mad about? Why are you so angry? It's like the morning time. But you have other people that are like, no, pass, not for sale, not interested. But on the other end of that, you have people who are like, let me hear your offer. What's your number? Can I call you? Can we talk? Okay, somebody else sent me an offer for this price. Are you willing to offer me more? So those are real live responses that I literally got today. And we've been actually communicating. We have 2 people who we are waiting to sign contracts with so that we can go ahead and send them to the builder and get things going. So things are working out. Things are moving much faster than what I expected, but this has taken me, I'd say I've been setting all of this up for probably like 2 months now, but that's because I joined the land flipping community or empire, which is in my chat. Go check them out, y'all. Jeffrey and let me see what the other guy's name is. I always forget. Andre and Jeffrey, y'all. I'm just saying they are amazing. They provide you video by video, step by step, what to do, how to set everything up, and how to really get started, y'all. And it's cheap. Like what they're charging is a very reasonable price for what we're trying to do, you guys. And they make it so simple. They answer any question you have at any time of the day or the night. Don't go crazy at nighttime now. But I'm just saying they are available to help you out. They help me out so much. Like I had to shout them out on the app because I was like, you guys, I've only been here 2 days and I'm like gaining so much knowledge and wealth. So what they do is, sorry, that was weird. So what they do on their platform is you join, you can introduce yourself on the main thread, say, hi, this is who I am, I'm new, whatever. But what they do is they have you watch a series of videos. These videos are not snoozers. These videos are not like random slides. They're literally on their computers, pulling up these websites, pulling up these resources, showing you their blueprints of what they've done and how you can do it too. So they're basically teaching you through these videos how to do it. And I appreciate that they're pre-recorded because it allows you to go at your own pace. I have 2 kids. It's the summertime and they're at home. So for me, it was perfect. I could stop my video, go fry some chicken, come back, push play, stop the video again, make the potatoes. So it was really convenient for me to be able to watch the videos and learn. And guys, the information, like you would think you have a question after watching these videos. I hardly had any questions at all. And they can tell if you watch the videos or not, depending on the questions that you ask. Okay. Like I said, they go live twice a month as well, if not more. And it's where you can basically pick their brains. You can share your experiences so far. You can link up with other people in this community and say, hey, I've been doing this for a month. I would love to joint venture with somebody. So the land flipping empire, y'all, let me see if this is even, let me find out. Let's see. Flipping contracts. I like this a lot. Like I highly recommend. It's called the Land Flipping Empire Community. Y'all, like they are heaven sent for real. There's another person that was on my feed a lot on my ads, showing up as an ad about teaching you how to flip land. And I joined a free Zoom that they had because I really wanted to know what it was. I wanted a breakdown. I wanted to see more of what it was about. And when I saw the price of that class, I'm not saying it ain't worth it. I'm not saying that at all. You know, your price is your price. The price is the price. But for me, I didn't have $1,000. I just didn't have $1,000. I really didn't. And there was no really accessibility. It was the course. It was slides. And I mean, I could have easily said, yeah, and paid the money and probably gotten some good information. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but the Land Flipping Empire, I found them right here on YouTube. I was just looking up land flipping. They had done some interviews. They had put their business in the chat, and I looked onto the website. They were talking about what they do on their app when you join the community. And I was like, this is what I need. So I joined 2 different times, actually, because you have a subscription for so long. I think you can pay for like 2 weeks, a month, I believe 3 months, 6 months, and a year, something like that. It's broken down some kind of way like that. But you guys, anything you need during your subscription with this community, they got you. Like when I say they got you, like I've sent them screenshots of contracts and they give you these things, you guys. They give you contracts, they give you templates, they give you everything you need. You don't have to think about much. You really don't have much to think about because they give you all of that stuff, you guys. So if you're wondering, like, well, where do I get an assignment contract from? Oh, the Empire community has one you can download at that point in time whenever you get good and ready. They have scripts for realtors, they have scripts for builders, they have text scripts, they have email scripts. They have so much. It's like a huge plethora. Like, I mean, it's just crazy the information they offer, you guys. And it's for such a great price. I really love and am happy about what they do because they're like giving out some really good real game. And it's worth your money. It's worth the investment of your business. If you are serious about this and you really want to make this work, I highly, beyond highly recommend that you join this Land Flipping Empire community. It's just two young Black guys, very humbling guys. They're not show offers and show boaters and things like that. They just love what they do and they decided to start sharing the game with people. So I really highly recommend you check that out. I put the name of their business in my chat, Land Flipping Empire. I think it's landflippingempire.com, honestly, if I'm not mistaken, but they're easy to find. Join that platform, you guys. Try them out for 2 weeks. If you don't like it, you're done. 2 weeks, 14 days, and you can be right out of it. They give you resources on how to create professional contracts. I use PandaDoc. Let's go into contracts. I use PandaDoc for my contracts because PandaDoc is bomb. PandaDoc will actually, if you have a contract written up, let's say on Word, okay, and you want it to be professional, you want it to be able to be e-signed and all of that stuff, all you have to do on PandaDoc is create your little profile. You know, they want your emails so they can bother you, but you create your profile. You can upload your pre-made, put together document onto PandaDoc and they will format it for you. They make it look nice and neat and professional, y'all. And then they allow spaces where you can actually just have a signature box, a date box, for that person to sign or date. And as soon as you send out that contract or that agreement or whatever it is, they let you know if somebody has opened it and seen it. They let you know when someone has signed it. So they really are on top of it. Like PandaDoc is good and it's free. Y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I like free stuff, especially when it's going to help me move forward and get things done faster or in a more professional manner. Like PandaDoc, PropWire, Zillow, and the Land Flipping Empire community are what you need to get started. And these are all free things. Well, the Land Flipping Empire is not free, but you guys, if you were to pay to be in that space for 2 weeks, you would be amazed at how far you would get with this process and with this side hustle. So as much as I could have just, I don't even drink soda. Why am I like, bleh? So what I was trying to say is the investment is beyond worth it. If you join this community, you're not going to want to get out because there's so much information. It's like an overload almost, and it's a good overload. Like you want to click on this, you want to click on that, you want to watch this video, you want to watch that video. You can join the Zoom, you can message them. Like there's just complete and total access to these guys, and they are not complaining. They are happy to help. Any question you have, if you have a screenshot of something, and you don't have an answer to the question that you want to get answered, they will answer it and they will tell you, and they're honest too. They're not mean. They're not nothing. They're just like, you know what? I think you need to make this change. Maybe you should try this. I wouldn't do that if I were you. This doesn't look right. Do this, remove that. They are just straight up and down with you about what to do because they are all about business. Very professional young guys. Take my hats off to you guys because y'all have brought me a long way. I was interested in this and I joined the Empire and I had no idea that it was going to be so much great information. Like I was in sponge mode times 1,000. I just sucked up so much good information, so much game. I was able to actually start making moves as far as sending out contracts and as far as sending out text messages and emails. You know, I started that early on because I had access to all of it in my hand, thanks to this Empire community. Yes, darling. So I keep shouting them out, but I'm just being honest, you guys. They are great. They are amazing, very professional. Love the platform. I love the vibes that they have on that platform as well, because everybody's just being very supportive. Everybody's very positive. Like, it's just a good space to be in when you're trying to start your business. And it's like-minded for real. Like-minded for real. And I started my joint venture on that community as well. I found somebody who was asking if people were interested in partnering up. They provide the joint venture contract. That is how essential they are. They are resourceful AF, okay? And I didn't know what a JV contract was, because I didn't even really know what the joint venture thing was. I mean, it's obvious joint venture, but I didn't know that they actually provided the contract for you and your partner to sign, agreeing that you're going to split whatever the assignment was, whatever money you make from the assignment of these contracts. Y'all, these guys are just geniuses. And as we continue to ask more questions, and we have these open forums that are live that they do about 2 or 3 times a month, they come up with even more videos. They'll do a video and say, hey, somebody asked this question on live. I really think it's important that we make a video about it. Here's the video. Here's how to do it. This is what you do. They get on PropWire, y'all, and they show you the filters you have to pick out in order to get the best lots, in order to be able to find these sellers, and also to please your buyers. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's good. And I'm going to bring you on every step of my journey, because I think it's important to, when you start something new, or when you start to jump into a different side hustle, I think it's important to show the struggle all the way to the success. So many people want to show when they're, in the airplanes, you know what I'm saying? When they traveling, when they buying the gold chains. I will get there. Don't you worry. I will be there soon. Don't worry about that. But I think it's also important to show the real of what's going on right now. Have I made any deals? No. Am I getting contracts signed? Yes. When I started, this was like getting contracts signed. No, because I wasn't automating anything. So now that I'm into automations and I'm using different resources that the Land Flipping Empire community provides, now I'm able to definitely move forward fast with what I'm trying to do. And y'all, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I want you guys to see where I'm starting with nothing and where I end up, because this is the part that to me is most important. The grind, the hustle, the research, the late nights, the early mornings. Like, I have all of that going on right now. I'm manifesting every single day when I wake up what I want to do. So I want you guys to just stay tuned. I'm going to be posting videos about this as well, but I wanted to get on live and really get to the nitty-gritty of what this is, because I knew I would forget some kind of information. But can you start this business with no money? Yes. Yeah, I did. And I'm only saying that because I started with no money. Now, do I have to put in money into it now? Yes, I do. Do I have to put time into it? Yeah, of course you do. But this is a work from home job. This is a work from the beauty supply store job. This is a work from Walmart job. You can do everything from your phone. When you have things automated, everything is just so much smoother. So I highly recommend that you look into, for the 80 millionth time, the Land Flipping Empire community. They are on Circle app. Check them out. They have interviews here on YouTube, so look them up. It's Jeffrey and Andre. Great guys, very smart young guys who are just trying to give y'all some game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you look into land flipping as well. I will keep you guys posted as I start my venture with this. I've been doing it for a couple months now, and I'm really excited to be so close to having an actual assignment contract deal complete. So as I keep moving forward with this, I'm going to keep you guys informed. And yes, keep watching. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.